So this will be the last live stream of the year, of course, because next Thursday is Christmas, and then the next Thursday is going to be New Year's Day, so we'll skip that and regroup the second week of next year. It'll be awesome. I'm sure we'll have some stories to tell. Survival stories.
Yep.
Yeah, so anyway, what's going on, man? What's going on, you guys? Anything?
Anybody getting busy right now?
Are you guys busy?
It's steady.
Just trying to finish up before temper closes down.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. They close on Thursday. Oh no, sorry, tomorrow.
Today is
Tomorrow
Thursday.
they close down.
Yeah.
It's the last day. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Your glass fabricators stay open or do they close around this time or
Ryan was just saying up there that Oldcastle says if you're working, we're working too, man. They're staying open, I guess.
Yeah.
Every day except Boxing Day. Have you guys familiar with Boxing Day? What that is?
no?
It's kind of a UK kind of holiday. It's like the day after Christmas, right? Boxing Day. That's the day you box up your stuff and take it back to the store. Return it.
That's exactly it. Return it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm a man of the world. I know these things. Paying attention, man. Just in case, you never know, man. I mean, I might have to live in the UK someday. And
Look how cultured you are.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, all our other fabricators, this is the last week for deliveries, but but they're working if you are. So
It's wild. It's wild. You Canadians are wild, man.
we're just hungry. We're just hungry. Economy sucks here. We're hungry.
Just give me some work, please. I
Yeah.
don't care what day it is.
They'll work overnight if you want them to.
That's right. Oh man, I get it. So yeah, man. I've been looking at stuff. People call me, and ask me if I'll do stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. How much money do you have? So if they've got enough scratch put together, I might drag myself out, do some actual work, some actual shower door work, just keep my chops up. So I've got a license, so I mean, I can work if I want to.
Yeah.
And some weeks, you just don't sell that many mushrooms, so it's like, oh man, I guess I better go install a shower door or something.
See those people over here in Monterey?
What's that in Monterey?
I don't know. We eat the wild mushrooms.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
People are dropping like flies, man.
No.
It's like I guess there's some guy, I remember last year, some guy was selling mushrooms out of a van,
Yeah.
People were buying them and eating them and like ended up in the hospital and stuff.
Yeah, they're screwed.
But like I've been out, when I've been out in the woods, it's like death caps. There's like tons, more than I've ever seen out in the woods right now of these death caps. And they're like super easy to identify. It's funny, here we're going on a mushroom journey here. Not that kind of a mushroom journey. No, if you like get into foraging for mushrooms, the first thing you want to learn is like what the deadly mushrooms look like. I mean, before you learn like, well, can I eat this one? Can I eat this one? It's like Learn the ones that you definitely can't eat, and then like start there, And one of the, I mean, it's a really easy to identify these like toxic mushrooms, but people are eating them.
Yep. Crazy.
I guess they're delicious, I don't know. I've never tried them myself, so.
And you're still here to tell the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say there's this old saying, it's like there are old mushroom hunters and bold mushroom hunters. But there are no old, bold mushroom hunters. So, yeah. Crazy, man. But we get another good rain, we may be some good ones out there. See.
Nope.
Well, so that's fun.
You do hunting for the mushrooms? You hunt them or you grow them? Or both?
So I do both. So like, so you're new around here. You probably don't know this, but I retired kind of from the glass business and became a mushroom farmer.
Yeah.
So my wife and I grow gourmet edible mushrooms.
Nice.
Not the weird funny ones, because people ask me that all the time. We don't.
Those are for sport.
Yeah, those are for kids. But yeah, so we've been doing that since the beginning of this year, officially. So, but I do also like to go foraging. So when I have
nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's where it all started. I was looking for a way to be more active, get outdoors more. It's kind of during that whole pandemic thing was going on. They said you couldn't go outside. So it's like, I was looking for a reason to go outside, so like to break the law. And this was a good way to do it, so. Started going out, hiking around and learning about them. And I just kind of fell in love with the whole culture and science of it. I've always been a fan of science. I really like real science, not the science, but like real science.
Right.
So, so now like that's what we do. We're in the mushroom business. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard of people that go up and forage and they fill up sacks and they're worth, a good amount of money. I don't know how much, but I've heard that they make some money. They go out there and have some fun and make a couple bucks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well,
you learned how to grow them. You found them out there, you grew them.
Exactly. So there are certain types that that you can grow, and then there are certain types that you really can't really grow in captivity. And those are the ones that can be valuable. In fact, like porcinis, these porcini mushrooms grow in our area, and they're selling for like $65 a pound.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's like I found mushrooms that are like they're over a pound, like just one mushroom.
Wow.
So yeah. So they're really good. There's really only like there are a lot of varieties, but there's only a handful that I think are worth collecting and actually eating. But
yeah.
But yeah, it's a really fun hobby, and it's just a great way to get out. I mean,
yeah.
The woods around here are just really beautiful, and just get out in the woods.
Where are you at? What area?
I'm in Santa Cruz, California.
Oh, okay.
So Santa Cruz, California is this area where their mountains come down like really close to the ocean. So you've got this transition between like the beach, and then there's a river, and then within just a few miles from the beach, you're into the foothills. And then there's forests. There's like redwood, like some really famous kind of redwood forests
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
nearby. So it's just like everything. Just all kinds of different climates and terrains, just in a really small area. It's,
Yeah,
it's pretty fun. I mean, I can drive like for 5 minutes and then park my car and get out, and I'm in the woods. So it's a blast.
yeah. I was up in Seattle for a while, and it was similar to that. And
Yeah.
that's where I heard about mushroom. That's where I heard about the mushroom foraging, or
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a great location for it because like there's a lot of woods and it rains a lot,
yeah,
so that's ideal. I'd love to go there and poke around in their woods one of these days, man.
yeah. Anywhere.
Yeah, right. So
What's
it's good.
and what's your customer? You sell to like restaurants and chefs, things like that.
We do, yeah. We're like in some of the nicest restaurants in town,
Oh
and
wow,
then
that's
so then
super
I've
cool.
just kind of converted my shop into a farm, and we've
Nice.
got like a little storefront, and so we're open to the public like 5 days a week. So people can just come
Wow,
in, buy mushrooms. They can see, the operation. They can see like mushrooms growing and stuff like that. And
that's super
so
cool.
yeah, it's been cool. We've been getting some attention here lately. Uh, People love it. I mean, it's the perfect kind of
Yeah.
demographic, 'cause it's got a lot of like old hippies who've been here for like, since the 60s or whatever.
Yeah.
Now they're like in their 70s, whatever.
Yeah.
They come
That's
in, they
awesome.
love it, they think it's fantastic. So
Yeah, that is cool.
it's pretty fun.
That's cool that you're able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, that like you can really pivot like that. So like I was 59 years old when we started this new business. So I've since turned 60 this year, right? So you're never really too old to do something different.
Right.
Just completely
Yeah.
reinvent yourself.
And who knows what possibilities you have. I'm sure you don't have as much competition doing that as you did with the showers, probably.
Right. Well, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, they're a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, yeah, it's a lot less stressful, you know.
Yeah. If you're the
And like,
distributor,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and it's scalable, whereas, it's tricky. The glass business is hard to scale because you need such highly skilled people, right?
Yeah.
So that it makes it tricky, where this is just agriculture. I mean, I could get, migrant workers could come in and pick mushrooms for me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so it's pretty
Yeah. Easy to
scalable.
train.
Yeah,
And you can sell everywhere, right? Or are
sure.
you limited? You're limited to
I'm
where you
only
can sell.
limited by where I can get them to and still have them be fresh, right?
Mm.
I can dry, I can sell dried mushrooms, or there's products, like there's other products like extracts and powders and stuff because
Yeah.
mushrooms have medicinal benefits
Hmm.
that people are getting them for. So there's that angle. So if you're selling an extracts or powders or something like that, you could sell those anywhere in the world, just online.
Yeah.
Um, but as far as like fresh ones, you're kind of limited geographically to where you can get them to,
That's
because
your niche.
yeah, because it's
Is the
cost as much.
eat, fresh to eat mushrooms is your niche.
That's it, man. Yeah.
Gourmet, top of the line, nice,
Yes.
rare,
Freshest freshest mushrooms on earth.
fresh
Pick
is
them
rare,
right off the thing, man. Boom, right off the block.
right off the
Just like
boat.
your showers. The best gourmet
Amazing.
showers. That was the same. You brought the
Gourmet
same model of your
Gourmet
showers.
showers.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the exact same thing. Just like targeting, you want customers that are affluent, right? I mean, you want to be
Right.
able to do business with everybody, you know, you know, anybody. You don't not necessarily want to price yourself out of, you know, a whole bunch of markets, you know, but you want to target the people who have money to buy what you're selling.
Hmm.
And in order to do that, you have to kind of raise your standards. You got to be, you know, you got to be above average, you
Yeah.
know. And you know, the higher above average you get, you know, the more you can charge, the more affluent customers you can attract. So yeah, like Rob was saying, I mean, it's just really it's the same thing. And then once you get that, you know, once you learn to just be in business and do business and work on a schedule and keep your promises and deliver what people are, you know, asking for. There's really no limit. You could do whatever. I mean, it could be any kind of product.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So, but you know, you want to do something that's fun if you can, something
Hmm.
that you enjoy. And the funny thing about this is that I was so I was in my late 50s before I discovered this.
Yeah.
So I was what happened was I was yeah, I was probably 55 years old, and I was like really overweight. I, I was like, oh man, I was like so fat, man. I was like, I mean, I got to do something about this. This is, you
Mm.
know, I'm gonna die, you know, because I was like working out of a truck, and I'd like climb up in the back of the truck, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah.
you know, and then go back, and then it'd be like, oh man, I forgot that tool. Crap, man, I've got to get back in that truck again. It was terrible, you know. I mean, I got to do something about this. So I started, you know, I started doing something about it. I started eating different. And and one of the things I knew I needed to do is just be more active, you know. And like the idea of going to a gym, like I tried that, I did that for a while, but it sucked, you know. It's like get up early, go to the gym, you know, wait in line to get on, you know, a certain piece of equipment or whatever, you know. And it's like
Yeah.
it
It's a
sucked.
hassle.
It just wasn't fun at all, you know. And then I
Yeah.
had a buddy who was actually in a networking group that I was in, a business networking group, who was into this foraging for mushrooms. And he was talking about it, and I thought, wow, that sounds fun. I could
Hmm.
do that. Get outside, you know, go up and down the hills and tromp around and learn, you know, learn about stuff. And which learning is something that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
I mean, more and more, you know, really as I get older. And so I'll give that a try, you know, see what happens. And man, I fell in love with it right away. So, you know, every chance I got, you know, I was out like tromping around in the woods, you
Yeah.
know, and had my little book and I'm looking, taking pictures and looking up, you know, looking up the mushrooms and finding out what they were and stuff. And so it was great. It was great for my physical health. It was great for my mental health. I ended up losing like 75 pounds.
Wow.
So like
No
I'm
kidding.
yeah, I'm like 5'5", all right?
Mm.
And I weighed like 249 pounds. So I was like fat, man. I was like rotund. And now it's like I lost 75 pounds. I put back on like about 15. So I'm still
Right.
like down about 65 pounds. So I'm, you know, I'm always, you know,
Yeah, but
trying
you feel
to
good.
keep that in check. But yeah, I never, you know, put it all back on again, you know.
Yeah.
But
That's awesome.
it is, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel great. I feel like younger than I did 10 years ago, you know. And and here's the point that I'm getting to is like I never, you know, I never knew anything about this. I never knew anything about mycology, you know, until I was
Yeah.
like in my late 50s. And I started learning about it and realized, wow, this is really fun. This really kind of taps into a lot of different interests that I have. Like, well, like I say, like I love science and chemistry. I love that kind of. I'm not really crazy about math,
Yeah.
but I do love nature, and I love mushrooms. I love to eat them. They're you know,
Yeah.
so not everybody does, you know, of course.
Yeah.
So
I've only tried, I think, the portobello. with the steak.
There you go. Now you're talking.
I don't really know about any other mushrooms,
Yeah. Oh man.
so maybe
To look into it,
they're
man.
good.
I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up with some knowledge, man.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, but I mean, you can be in your mid 50s, late 50s, what at any age, and
Yeah,
and discover a new thing that you didn't really know about, and find out that you love it
yeah,
and that you're really good at it, and embark on a whole new career. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, most people don't realize they think, man, I'm 30 years old, I'm like, it's too late for me to do anything different.
yeah. Yeah, you're just taking the skills that you had from the other business and you're just applying it to something that's fun for you now.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just like, the idea of retirement doesn't appeal to me. Like,
right.
what, stop working and like watch football all day or something, it's like,
Man,
that doesn't sound like
gotta do
fun.
something.
Yeah. I love to work. So it's just finding a new line of work that's like doable, even though
Yeah,
you're getting older, not too hard on your body or
yeah.
whatever.
That's a
Mentally
great pivot.
engaging, stimulating.
Hmm.
It's cool. So yeah, that's my story, man. It's
That's awesome.
crazy as it may be.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's pretty cool. I'm living a life that I don't really need to retire from. Don't really need a break from. So
Yeah. Live longer like that, I've heard. Keep yourself busy.
that's what they say. I mean, a lot of people retire, man, and then just like die within a year or
Yeah,
something.
or
Keep moving.
like get depression or something.
Exactly.
Hmm.
How did you end up in the glass business?
I was dead set on getting out of the car business.
You were in the car business?
Yeah,
So was that the family business or what?
no, no. I started from the ground up. I started as salesman, liner, closer, and then I learned finance. I managed the place.
Really?
I did A to Z. Yeah, but
Hmm.
it was every holiday. It was early mornings to sometimes I'll be there 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, like back to back days, back to you know. Then when I got home, I'm selling and marketing and um, I was just done with it, done with it. My families, my dad started getting sick, and I need to spend, I wanted to spend more time with him. I was like losing time with the family, so I don't know. I just ran into a friend one day, and he said, "Oh, I need somebody to help me. I can teach you everything. You can go off and do your own thing eventually, whenever you figure it out." And thanks to him and his family, they gave me all the tools. We still work together today. Keep help each other out, and I never made it back. I had some tough times. I wasn't working every day
Yep.
with him either, and but I stuck to my guns. I had offers to get back into the car business,
Mhm.
all the time. When you know what you're doing, everybody wants you to go work
Yep.
and keep you there. So I just committed to not going back, and as soon as I had a chance, I started my own thing, and it's been going great ever
Wow.
since. It's been slowly on the uptick, every month. So I can't complain.
That's cool, man.
And
So
it's
I mean,
something that's a little bit more physical too. So I like that about it because I was, selling cars. I wasn't really, I didn't have time to go to the gym. I didn't have, you know, So I was able to get my strength up a little bit more, carrying glass all the time, and so it kind of fit for me too. In this moment where I'm at, kind of like where yours, you find what works for you at the time.
Totally, man. Yeah, probably the heaviest thing you ever lifted was a pen, huh? This episode of the podcast is brought to you by GlassGadget.com. Showcase Innovations creates tools that help shower door installers be more efficient and save time. Check out GlassGadget.com for more information.
Yeah. I mean, I ran a lot. I ran at that dealer a lot, running to get the cars and the keys. And
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, and I know there's good money to be made in that field.
yeah,
So,
I made great money. But
yeah.
by the time I got out, I wanted to go straight to the bar because I was so stressed out. So like, yeah, I didn't save none of that. So
It wasn't good for you, huh?
no, this is more of a chill. Work, get home, wake up early, work, time for the family.
Yeah.
So
Regular hours, take the weekends off,
yeah,
do some physical work, something that you can feel good about at the end of the day. Look back and see like, hey, I did something, I built something, whatever.
yeah.
I get it, man. I get it. The glass business had been very good to me, man. My dad, I came from a family of glazers, so it was like the family business. So yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of gratitude for learning that skill. I mean, I learned a lot of skills. It's kind of like what we're talking about right here. Just there's a lot of character that you develop from doing this kind of work, man. So
Yeah.
Yep. So that's why I
It's
can't
cool.
really get completely out of it, man. I've still got one foot in.
Yeah, I see. I like that. But there's really good money in this business.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, and it's not. There's more to life than just the money. Because if it was just the money, you'd probably still be in the car
Right.
business, right? Because there's plenty to be made. But it's like, yeah, money is a factor. You need that, right? But you need something more than that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it has the time for the family and it has all the other things. Plus, I can make some money there too.
Yeah.
I can take care of what I need to take care of
Totally.
and have some more free time than before. So for right now, it's great.
Awesome.
You haven't been doing it long
Congratulations, man.
enough
That's
yet.
awesome. Was that Ryan?
Yeah.
I said he hasn't been doing it long enough yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So until you're in your 50s.
Well,
You're
maybe
going to
I'll go
become
do
interested in
mushrooms.
mushrooms or something.
Yeah.
But that's the cool
For
thing is
sure.
just like, you can do, you're never stuck, right? You're never stuck.
Right.
Just like you. I mean, you reinvented yourself. That's awesome, man. I love that, So my latest book that I'm reading is 10x is easier than 2x. Okay? Any of you heard of this book?
Is that Grant Cardone?
Yep.
It's Dr. Ben. Let me see here.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. It's these two guys, Dr. Benjamin.
Ben Hardy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, that Dan Hardy. Is that right? Let me see here.
Ben Hardy and Dan Sullivan.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, it's really kind of kind of an eye opener. I don't know why I brought that up, but what were we just talking about here?
Probably you are reinventing yourself, or
Yeah, yeah,
sales maybe.
yeah. Well, it's just it's really just about like your your mindset, and your paradigm, right? Like the way that you see the world, and adjusting that, So yeah, man, it's really has been a really good book. So still like to
10x is easier than 2x.
yeah, 10x is easier than 2x. Achieve more by doing less. And it's basically, the takeaway, the premise of it is basically like, the Pareto principle, right? That like 80% of your results come from 20% of what you do. So it's eliminating the 80% and then making your 80% of what you do what it used to be, that 20%, that you're getting results from, right? So that if you want to improve your business by 10%, that there are a lot of ways that you could do that. But if you wanted to improve your business by 10 times,
Mm-hmm.
there's probably only one way you could do that,
Right.
or maybe a couple.
Yeah.
And it takes like a commitment, to do that. So it's worth checking out. These guys
I
have
like
a few books that they've done together. Good stuff. So anyway, that's what I'm doing in my spare time. It's funny if you like, if you read these books, these business books and stuff, they'll always be talking about, they'll always bring up some other author. They'll always quote somebody and say, oh yeah, like, so and so said in this book, whatever. So you end up with a reading list, from every book that you read, you end up with a reading list of like other books to read. And then a lot of, there's a lot of overlap. But
I'm not gonna lie, I'm better at the audiobooks.
oh yeah, totally, me too. That's
Yeah.
primarily what I do. It's like it's hard for me to read like paper books just because I don't have an environment like to do that. I certainly can't do it at work, and at home it's just like it's not conducive. So when I do reading, really the only paper book that I read is the Bible. I like to read like a paper Bible, right? But anything else that I read digital. It's like on my iPad because it lights up and I can like read it anywhere, right? I can see it,
Yeah.
But so any like books that I read on digital, but I prefer just listening to it because I can listen to it when I'm driving, or when I'm just doing like busy work, mindless,
Yeah.
work, where I don't have to think about what I'm doing, and then just kind of absorb it, and I'll like listen to them like 3 or 4 times.
Over and over. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I get it.
yeah. Because otherwise you miss, because you're kind of multitasking. You're missing
Yeah.
things, So then the second time I listen, it's like, oh wow, I didn't hear that part the first time, But, yeah, put that one on the reading list or the listening list.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What about you, Daniel? What are you up to, man? Come on, tell us a story.
A story. Once upon a time, there was a football game on the Rams in Seattle, and Daniel was
Oh,
watching that.
I know how this ends.
hmm I turn it off at halftime and go to. I turn it off at halftime and go to bed and don't think twice about it.
Nice.
Oh my God, that just made me realize. I remember when my dad used to fall asleep at halftime and turn the TV off, and I just thought it was the weirdest thing in the world. Like, who watches half the game? I'm watching
That's what
half
you
the damn
do.
game now.
Now you understand.
Turn out just like your dad. It's
Oh
bound to
Lord.
happen, man.
Hmm. No, we're good. I got one more day tomorrow, and then I'm clocking out for 2 weeks. Shit,
Good for you, man.
we'll be open. I think technically I'm only taking 4 days off apparently because I just heard my dad say today that we were possibly only working like Monday and Tuesday this week and taking the 3 days off. I thought it was Monday through Wednesday, but who knows? I got like 8 weeks of vacation, so I know I'm covered for the next 2 weeks at least for whatever I need. So,
Sweet.
but
That sounds good. What are you gonna do?
work.
Work at home.
No, I'm gonna probably I'll work on projections and stuff like that for next year. I don't usually give myself time to do that on a normal basis.
Yeah.
So I'll wake up and I'll probably do something like that, work on projections and goals, go through the check registry and update all like the healthcare and the insurance and stuff like that. Our freaking insurance is ridiculous now, so I gotta just update all our overhead. We've paid off some debt. We've got a lot of our debt paid off. So I don't think we have any more vehicle payments. We got all those paid off. We had, so we update all that stuff, update our actual break even and stuff like that for this year and make sure we know our numbers a little bit better. I'm going to study my numbers a little bit over the holiday break, and then
Cool.
set some goals and stuff like that,
Cool,
and
man.
do that kind of stuff.
Brilliant.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
tis the season, right? For like
Mhm.
kind of take an inventory of like where you're at and where you want to
Mhm.
be and how to
We're
get
good
there.
this year. It's interesting. I mean, we did do better this year. I had a goal of 30% growth for the year last when I made it last year, and I think we hit right at 20. So, I mean, we'll take it. It was better than flat or nothing. And the only one goal that I did have that we didn't get was hiring a sales rep. So I was kind of bummed about that, but didn't really put that much effort into it. So one thing I really need to figure out is a game plan on how to actually find one and get one this year. So if that's one goal, if that's one thing that happens next year is it's a damn sales rep, one or two, hopefully, because I need to
Nice.
have at least, I think since I didn't get one this year, I'm going to need to try to get two this year if I can. So just try to plan myself out of the business as best as possible.
Good for you, man.
Make a plan that doesn't involve me. So
Love it.
eventually,
Yeah, love that.
but you know how that goes.
Yep.
So,
Well, you got to start with a plan. I think it was like Yogi Berra said something like, if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up someplace else.
mhm.
So, yep. So if you have a plan and you shoot high and you come up a little short, you end up like with 20% growth instead of 30% growth. It's like if you don't have any plan at all, odds are like you won't have any growth.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it.
That's
So
cool.
what's the adage? You aim for nothing, you'll hit it every time.
That's right. Yep.
Or you
That's
shoot for
it.
nothing, you'll hit it every time.
Yep.
So,
Exactly. Yeah, it's easy to hit nothing.
hmm But yeah,
Cool,
that's
man.
it. Our holidays will be pretty mild around the house. We don't have too much plans going on, so no vacations. Usually we go up. My buddies I think they're coming back from Germany today, I think. So we usually go with them to the mountains or something like that for the New Year's. But I think this year we're just gonna hang tight because, they were in Germany. So I think he's back to work. But it's usually a fun little getaway for the New Year's. Go hide in the mountains and celebrate the New Year's. Stay out of trouble.
That sounds cool.
But we can still do that here. Stay out of trouble. So,
Yeah, that gets easier and easier every year, man. You know,
oh,
it used to be really
I
hard.
don't-
I couldn't do it at all.
yeah, I'm surprised it didn't find me more often. So,
Dude. I could tell you stories that would curl your hair, man, about my past, dude. It's like I have a sordid past, you know. So it took me a long time to grow up. I was in my 30s before I like finally like clued in, started getting it
hmm
together. So I'm lucky to be alive. I really am.
oh, yeah.
Yep.
Imagine if all of us started learning the stuff we know earlier, sooner,
Yeah.
but you just weren't ready for it, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, guys especially seem to grow up like really slow, you know. It's like women seem to get it, you know, pretty early. But then, but men don't, you know. So whenever like I look at, you know, got younger guys and I see that they're struggling, it's like um yeah, I remember. It's like that took me a long time. Look, hey, look who's in the waiting room. It's Baba Tunde. Are you kidding me? Let's bring him in here and see what he's doing.
Babatunde, what is up, man?
Tunes! You're on mute. What's going on, brother?
Where you at, Tim?
Woohoo! What's going on, Tunes? How you doing, man?
Yes, sir. Well done, sir.
What's going on, dude? It's been a long time.
Yes, sir. It's been a long time, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. And you guys, sir?
Doing great. How are your kids?
Yeah, they are doing good, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, good, good, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Babatunde used to come, man, to this call like pretty regularly, and
Yeah.
he's on the continent of Africa,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's like the middle of the night there. It's like what 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 3:19 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
he
he
was
is a
a regular
glazer,
regular.
man.
He would show up
Nice.
all the time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome, man. It's great to see you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, I follow you on LinkedIn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
cool. Are you do you have work?
You said?
Have you been working?
Yeah, little by little. We're trying our best. It's just not regular, but we got to do what we do.
Yeah,
With God, everything is possible.
that's right. With God,
Yeah.
everything is possible.
Yes, sir.
Amen to that, man. That's right. That's where it all starts. Well, it's good to see you, my brother.
And you too, sir.
Yeah,
It's been a long
awesome.
time.
Very good to
Yeah,
see
it's
you.
been a while.
Yeah.
Cool. How about that?
Yeah.
So yeah. So what else, man? Who else? Anybody else doing like some strategic planning at the end of the year? Or, I really haven't gotten around to much of it. I probably should. I've only got like there's not much of the year left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working with Rob right now. He's gonna help automate all my system, customers, communication. So that's gonna be new for
Yeah.
next year. So
Wow.
I'm pumped about that.
Should be, man. That's huge.
Yeah, we've been slowly getting into the follow-up system with them, uh, getting everything transitioned over. It's a lot of fun. That's my um that's my funnest part in the year is I've always said I needed to create this stuff, but my end of year push is creating the training content of how to use the tools that all these people have access to. So there's a lot of just because you told them once, just like in your business for every part of your business, just because you told them and showed them once doesn't mean you're not going to have to stop later and show them how to do it again. And if you create the training content for them to go to, so I'm working on my library that can help be the answer they go to and using using Lazaro and everyone else that's been signing up and getting on, I'm realizing, or I'm always discovering new and new things I can create to help everyone figure out the basics. Get the Most people don't have like a leads problem; they have a systems problem, and they think they have to go build and buy stuff to get a good system. And that's no, you don't. You can go straight to me and pay me or one of these other multiple softwares out there that have some package solution for you to like have a starting point and a team to help you. That's what it's all about. And for me, it's creating that training library has been super fun right now. Like realizing what I need to create for everyone end of year, what free resources do I have to create on my end, what little how-tos that can help them, and what like problem solution scenarios. And I've been talking with a lot of all great software marketing companies from across the glass world that just are great partners with me. Or it's not a dog eat dog world, just like this. You assume a competitor is my competitor. It's like, no, actually, we're friends and we give each other advice. It's like, why would you do that? It's like, well, because we get it. We have the same struggles. We deal with the same customer base. It's fun when you have people in the same industry as you that you can relate to that get you on a level because that's the experience I see happen over and over again when shops that have no community or knowledge of the Facebook or knowledge of any group all of a sudden show up like a glass build and then they see a bunch of other people that are feel their pain and now they're like feel like they have a community to go to and not just their wife that has to listen to them complain again or their friends or their group that has alternate businesses or their coaching group that has all other businesses but don't know their glass problem because there's a lot of other communities you can go locally and having like trade specific ones super dope. So like I'm creating a lot of trade specific problem solution stuff.
Wow.
That's a lot of fun and building yourself out of the system is what I recommend to everyone. So y'all might all have forced downtime. Figure out how you can replace the easiest front end stuff possible that doesn't need you to answer it. That's what can you start figuring out system wise that can build you out of it. Because even when you have a people problem, your systems can out problem your people. If you have systems right enough, you have a really loose system, a problem person can cause some damage and not be tracked, and you find it way later. If you have a way better system, then you see the problem a lot sooner. So at least build the system of like what can catch the dumbest person or the most ill will person from hurting you as you grow and start adding them through your thing because you're gonna need some kind of accountability marker so you can feel that get over that owner hump of letting other people do represent your brand for you, which is the hardest part of that growth stage. Like Chris was talking about last week, that first person, second person is easy, but once you start getting into the rhythm, you're like, okay, I got it, because I don't have that super stress over all these other moving parts, like completely breaking without me having my hand on every damn part, which is that hump. Once you're over it, it's like go figure out how to be over it this Christmas season. Good luck.
Totally.
Use AI, use ChatGPT, use something. Reach out to me if you need to know which tools, because I'm using those every day.
Yeah, Robert's the right guy for that problem, man. If you you were saying when you started talking about yeah, people don't really have a leads problem, they have a systems problem. That is so true, man. That was my problem, when I started using follow up, and I just saw immediately this huge difference in that, and just my ability to like close deals, and just not have things like just falling through the cracks. Like what, I think I wrote that number down somewhere. It's like on the back of an envelope. Did I throw that away, man? What was that guy's name? Oh shoot, And it's just like that's kind of how I was doing everything, and just getting into that mindset of okay, I'm putting all this stuff into my CRM or whatever it is. Follow up, it's just a powerful tool for doing that, and like you can search it, and all you have to remember is any part of it. You can remember that it happened on Tuesday, or you can remember that the what street it was on or something, and just all these different ways to triangulate on. Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking at, and that's what I want to try to remember or whatever. It's huge, and then rewires your brain to where it's like you don't really have that problem anymore, because now when information comes in, you file it, and it actually helps kind of rewire you, man. It's weird, hard to explain until you
It frees
experience
you.
it.
It's that 10x and 2x thinking, right? If you're thinking how do I 2x, you're usually thinking of how do you like double what you have now, the labor, the trucks, the tools, the people, and that'll keep you in that wheel. But if it's like how do I 10x right now, you're not thinking of like getting 10 more people and all that. You're like you're thinking outside the box of solutions that might force you to like make you. What would you have to do to 10x right now? Eliminate a lot of overhead, a lot of wasted steps, outsource a lot, stop sweeping the bathroom probably, even though you want to. Stop probably loading all the trucks because you can get someone at $10 an hour to do that. You probably have to go close like 20 contracts fast. That should probably be your 8 hours of the day. So what else are you wasting your time on? Oh, the pre-meeting, oh, the hour lunch and the mid-break with your friend. Like there's ways that you like, what would I have to do to 10x? And it's not always like more money or more investment. It's just like drastic outside the box thinking. And any digital system you use, Follow Glass, House Call Pro, Service Titan, or if you go straight to go high level and you try to build it out yourself, like I usually try to hire someone to do stuff for me. That's why I exist with the follow-up system. But all these software apps that exist in the glass world, like they're all going to help you. They have teams to help you. It's just going to take time and investments, but none of them will work if you don't fix your systems in the beginning, because most of those tools don't handle when a lead comes in, what happens in that pile, how often are they being followed up with, and what's the numbers on the conversion of people before they even say yes. Most of these tools keep it really good track once they're in scheduled, ready for the estimate, starting to get the quote. But there's a big pile happen of people that interact with you pre-sell. If you don't have a way to like track those, figure that out right now. Because if your leads cut in half, if you have that dialed in, you're making the most out of every damn person that comes into your thing. You're following up with statistics that say you have to follow up 80% of the time. You have to follow up like 7 out of 10 times is what certain metrics show. Maybe
Right.
ours is a little different, but there's a rate of more than one, definitely. And most of us only have more than one follow-up sequence for the first day they get that lead. Like that, there's a big pile of potential money just sitting there for y'all to like get. And yes, Merry Christmas. That's my gift to y'all. And if you go to
That's my
if you go to
gift to
Follow
you.
Up Glass, I have like a free marketing tool you can use for like the free audit stuff. That's a good starter, and then go plug that into ChatGPT and ask them how do you fix this marketing report? Like you can bypass me altogether for that, but there's another free gift there.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. Yeah. Yeah, I love the way you put that there. It's like if you want to go 2x, you think about, okay, what else do I have to do? What do I have to add on? But if you want to go 10x, you have to think, okay, what do I need to stop doing? In order to get to that next level, For me, it's like this year, for the first time, I hired a bookkeeper. So I've got a bookkeeper now. So we're taking all of my businesses, putting them all into one set of books. So I'm bringing everything in under my corporation. It's going to be all one set of books, and I'm not going to do them. It's like, that's going to be a trip. I've been doing my own books for like 25 years or something, man. It's like, wow, that's crazy. Why have I been doing that? That's just stupid, right? But it's like, there's this feeling like, oh, well, I got to do it. If I don't do it, it's not going to get done right, or it's not going to get done, or whatever. It's like, no, chances are I'm doing it about 50% as well as a professional person will, and it's costing me more, in opportunities when I'm dicking around with some like QuickBooks thing. I'm a slow learner, man. But I am a learner. All right, you guys. Well, hey, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy New
Christmas.
Year.
Great seeing you,
Merry
Tunes.
Christmas.
You should see us
Yeah.
again sometime, man. Whenever you can't sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, you should jump in.
Tell them we won't be here the next 2 weeks. That's it.
Yeah, we won't be here the next 2 weeks, but after that.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Tim. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Robert, Mr. Daniel,
God bless us.
Mr.
everyone.
Rian. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Bye bye.
Good night, you guys.
Good night.